Before we get into this latest story, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already.
Colombia's cacophonies, motos, music and wandering salespeople. Motorbikes and speakers. Such plagues on Colombia. They've turned what I imagine were once rather tranquil towns into hubs of headache-inducing noise. Let's tackle speakers first, something I often wish to do literally, not just figuratively. It appears almost all bricks-and-mortar businesses, as well as private dwellings, have toddler-sized portable versions of these devilish devices capable of beastly blasts that travel far and wide. This intensifies in revelling zones, where each establishment competes to be heard above the other. The result is a racket that drives the sane amongst us mad after a brief exposure. Only with copious amounts of beer and or aguardiente is this torture made more tolerable. Unpleasant as it is to be within earshot of this music madness, a distance of a good kilometre is needed to escape the worst of it, it isn't incessant, although it can be unpredictable. And there's always the risk of a noisy neighbour deciding at any time that those all around deserve to bask in his beats. Added to this mix are the wandering salespeople who use megaphone marketing, usually in the form of a pre-recorded pitch on an endless loop, to advertise their wares to the masses. As nuisances go, though, these guys are mild. Much less mild is the motorbike menace. In my current abode of San Martin de los Llanos, these motos, as the natives call them, start revving up from 5 a.m. and continue until late at night. Mercifully, it's not constant. There are less active periods throughout the day. Nonetheless, when the motos make their moves, they are heard well before they are seen. Not all motos are created equally, of course. The din from certain quieter ones is just about bearable. Alas, they are in short supply. The terrible three worst offenders, the most ear-splitting, are the driller, the splutterer, and the rocketeer. That last type emits a hellish roar as if it's trying to escape Earth's gravitational pull, something that would no doubt send the bravest lion scampering for safety. It must be why mongrels that otherwise are prone to chase tend to keep their distance from these moto monsters. Or the dogs may have simply got used to them by now. Indeed, it's the rarer sight of a human being walking that vexes the canines more so than the motos. That and the passing of another dog. This is the cue for a bout of barking that sends yet more noise into the Colombian air. Yet it appears most Colombians aren't too concerned about these cacophonies. They've become indifferent to this chaos, the commotion. In fact, in my experience, many are more put out by visual pollution. See my previous post, Colombia's Clothes on the Window Pane, for more on that, than pollution of the eardrum-destroying variety. Okay, visual pollution can be, unsightly. It is, though, easier to avoid than noise. Avert your gaze. What's more, something unsightly is much less likely to cause humans, as well as other animals, physical or mental harm. The same cannot be said of excessive sound. It can disturb sleep, cause one to lose concentration, increase stress, bring about acoustic trauma, the list goes on. It's also more difficult to escape, unless one is locked away in a soundproof bunker, and that's not exactly a healthier alternative. Earbuds or noise-cancelling headphones, you say? They might provide occasional respite, but constantly using these things isn't good for one's hearing either. Now, it must be said that there are towns of a more tranquil nature in Colombia. Not all suffer equally from these sound sores. The hotter, lower-lying lands are generally the worst offenders, particularly when it comes to the motorbike menace. One has a better chance of finding a more relaxed setting in the cooler, loftier Andean towns. Special shout-out to Somondoko here. That aside, in practically all places where humans reside in Colombia, a sizable speaker pumping out sounds is regularly within range.
Have you subscribed to this channel yet? If not, why not do so right now? It's free and only takes a second. Thanks!